How's everyone doing today? It's your enthusiastic host, Charia. Today I decided that I'm going to play Cooking Simulator. Yay! I decided that I wanted to play sandbox mode so that I have the freedom to kill everybody. Do everything that I want. Maybe I should observe the kitchen and actually look around and see what's in here. Well, we got a microwave. Interesting. There's a blender. Can I turn it on? Turn. Interesting. Hey, here's our trusty sink. Does the water work? Okay, can I turn the water off? Thank you. We have stoves over here, grill, refrigerator with items and spices, plates, everything you can ever want in the kitchen. Yay! Alrighty then. Well, I guess in order to actually do something, maybe I should try to make something on a recipe. Let's look inside this. Maybe I should definitely try starting off with something simple. So yeah, I'm gonna make red pepper and tomato soup with toast. Looks very simple. Yeah, so simple. I regret everything. Okay, so transfer onto a plate, red bell pepper, chili pepper, onion, and garlic. I need all those things. What did it say to get? A red bell pepper? Oh, okay, well let's just throw that on over. Something about chili pepper, right? You know what? A yellow bell pepper would do. That'll be fun. Oh shit, it fell. Can I pick it up? I don't think I can. Here, let me get another one. Actually, let me get a better item. I think parsley root just sounds better than yellow red peppers. There we go. And it says something about radish, but you know what? I'll just give them horseradish. This dish needs bread, but I'm not seeing where the bread is. Ah, there we go. Burger bread. And it's the bottom half. They don't need the top half. I also need some sort of pepper. I can't quite remember which pepper I'm supposed to get. Well, if it was that important, it would be in my mind. So instead, I'm just get some cayenne pepper for some spice. Definitely just gonna need that love dried. I don't even know what this is, but just throw that on over there. Vanilla powder sounds pretty good. Yeah, we're just gonna add that to the dish. Yeah, honey. Yeah, I don't want the soup to be too bitter, so add a little bit of sweetness to it. Okay, well, let's try this again, and this time add a little bit of... One more time, grab the honey, and let's gently place it down. I'll use the remnants of the honey bottles to add in the honey. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so what else am I supposed to do as I step over the glass-infested floor that I have? Drizzle in olive oil, bake for 90 seconds, add to a pot. So I'm supposed to put all my ingredients on a plate. Here, let me grab a plate. Just gently put it down now. Let's try one more time to gently place the plate down. Oh, but it didn't break that time, huh? Oh. Instead of throwing it, I could have just put it down. But I don't know, it's more fun to throw it than to put it down normally. Actually, let me move my plate on over here. Okay, we got our parsley, our horseradish, our red bell pepper, our bun, and our nice little added bonus of honey. There we go. I wonder if I can make the glass break even more. Oh, it'll all look good by the end, so it doesn't even matter. Let's grab a pan and let's just go ahead and turn on the stove. Place the pan on the stove. Pan should never be on that direction. It should always be to the right in case you accidentally run into it and knock it over, but we're not gonna talk about that. In the pan, we're gonna put the burger in, add the horseradish, add the red pepper. Now, I know what you're thinking. Shouldn't I cut up all the ingredients? And actually, I think that's a terrible idea. You're not supposed to ever cut it because you lose all the flavor when you cut in the product. So we're just going to actually keep all the flavor in by keeping it whole. There we go. They're all cooking, so let this cook for about 30 minutes. Here, let's add some glass. Did I say glass? I meant honey. Let's add some honey. Add a little bit of vanilla powder to this, just a little bit. Just about 50 grams. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's just go ahead and add a little bit of this. You can't see it, but there's about 425 grams of cayenne pepper in here. Also, I added in an extra shot of glass for extra spice. I mean honey. I added a little bit more of honey. So I'm just gonna sit here and let this cook just for a couple minutes longer. Alright, I think my food is ready. Let's turn the stove off. Alright, let's pick up our horseradish because everything looks pretty tasty. Looks good. All black and crisp. Alright, now let's take a look at the bun. Yum, scrumptious. It looks exactly like the picture. And the red pepper, yep, don't need to be cut at all. We're just gonna put it in whole. Alright, so what's the next step? It says I'm supposed to add chicken broth and a bunch of other spices. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the actual soup. Let's find some chicken broth. Let's see, avocado oil, olive oil, rice vinegar, balsamic vinegar, wine vinegar. I've looked all over and I can't find the chicken broth. I think this clarified butter would actually be pretty good. I think this will be a good substitute. And just pour this on in. Alright, and what you want to do is you want to add just a little bit. You don't want to add too much because it might overflow. 700 millimeters seems just completely normal. Okay, so that's good. Let's put this on the stove, get this cooking, and we're supposed to add a bunch of spices. So let's add cilantro, some salt, dill, dried. Let's add whatever the hell this is, and let's add a raw apple. Alright, so let's put all our spices in along with our apple. Of course, we're just gonna add just a little bit of everything. Ding. Oh, it's done. Yay. This looks exactly like the picture. Let's just get all our ingredients in, shall we? We got the apple, some parsley, our crisp and ready horseradish, and here's the bread, all nice and fluffy. There we go. Oh, I can't forget, I need to add a little bit honey on top. So yeah, I'm just gonna add a little bit of honey, just to garnish it. There we go. All nice and ready. I think it's all good to go. Alright, let's just give this to the customer and see what they say. Yeah, that doesn't really look like the, soup that I ordered. Excuse me, ma'am. This is exactly what you ordered. I just had the liberties of adding a little bit extra to it. No, I don't really want that soup, so you can just burn it. Just burn it. Okay, ma'am. Well, I hope you have a great day. Wait, are you not gonna, give me my extras? Goodbye. Well, I guess I shouldn't be a party pooper. I guess I should do exactly what she wants, which is to get rid of it by burning it. What are these mysterious boxes? Oh, look at that. It conveniently landed on a blowtorch. You know, I'm not quite sure this whole burning thing is working. Okay, well, that's useless. Maybe I can use a firecracker. Well, that kinda burnt it. I just got a really bright idea. What would happen if I turned on all these right here on the stove, and if I took this highly flammable gas bottle and, you know, just threw it in there? I mean, nothing bad could possibly happen, right? Oh, would you look at that? There's conveniently another one placed over here. Let's just add that to the mix too. Nothing happened. Okay, so when I made the explosion happen, my game crashed. So I'm back here in a new kitchen. Let me do something I didn't do the first time, which is prep the stove. This is something that's very important in the kitchen. You want to prep the stove first so that when you're ready, you can already have the stove hot. Now just let that warm up for a minute and let me try to find a dish for a customer. Yes, at this restaurant we pick the dishes. So I'm going to pick something a little bit more easier than the first thing because last time well, it may not have turned out exactly like what was on the picture, but let's not talk about that. How about we just make salmon with asparagus? Sounds easy enough. I need to take a salmon and season it, fry it, drizzle some shit on it, and boil the asparagus. I'm gonna just tell you all this right now. That's not gonna happen. Alright, that's still heating up all nice. Maybe I should get my other station set up as well. And fill with oil. Fill this with oil too. And you know what? You never know when you're going to use a microwave, so for anything that I might put inside of it. There we go. That should be alright. Let's start this up. You never know if I'll need this. Oh yeah, let me wash my hands. There we go, nice and clean. I need some salmon. There we go, the salmon. Oh, I didn't grab a plate, and I don't want to put it on my cutting board. That's okay, just put it right there on the unsanitized area. That'll be fine. Well, I can't find the asparagus, so instead, I think I'm gonna give them some jalapeno peppers. I think that's like the equivalent, and you don't want them to be, I want to be cheap with the jalapeno peppers, so just grab a bunch. Yeah, there we go. Just a little bit of jalapeno peppers. Don't want to overflow it too much, you know, because the customer might not be able to handle all that spice. Get just enough, and once you're overflowing with jalapeno peppers, you should be all set. There we go. I have my salmon, I have my 2 jalapeno peppers, and then my plate full of jalapeno peppers, so I guess I cooked the food. Oh, I can decorate my kitchen. I didn't realize that. Well, let's see what we got. We have the basic normal version, straight out of a horror movie, straight out of Hell's Kitchen, straight out of any Modern Family episode. I don't even know what the that is. Wow, the 60s one actually looks the best, and straight out of Apocalyptic Future Kitchen. Okay, so I'm going with the 60s one. That looks fun. Ooh, festive. Now that I'm thinking about it, using the oven just feels so boring. I want to spice up my cooking and do something just a little different that no other chef would ever dare dream of. So that's why there has to be a different tool I can use that can help cook the food. Oh, firecrackers. There can be a way to make these firecrackers work, but I need something to hold the jalapenos in. But what could be a good thing to use? Oh, okay, well, let's just try to throw as many jalapenos in here as we can here. Let's use the plate and just push them in. See, there we go. That wasn't so hard. Alright, let's get all the jalapenos in here nice and smoothly. Hey, there we go. They all went in without any hitch. Oh, there's one on the side here. Let me see if I can scoop it in. Yep, worked like a charm. Alright, let me take my salmon and also put it in with the jalapenos. I think I should just buy a ton of firecrackers next, huh? Alright, so I've added just a small amount of firecrackers. Should be just enough to like cook all the jalapenos inside, so I'm going to light this and yeah, let's just see what happens. Oh my. Oh my. That was fucking beautiful. Oh, look at my workstation. I don't really think this is sanitary. Where's the salmon? I think the salmon's gone. Oh no. And somehow the refrigerator got destroyed, even though the explosion was all the way over there. Well, I don't want unclean hands when I'm doing this, so here, let me wash my hands again. There we go. You know, now that I think about it, what happened to the pot that all the ingredients were in? Did that also just spontaneously just disappear and combust too? Oh yeah, I forgot. This blowtorch has been here. It's not doing enough for me here. The blowtorch was supposed to light the canister on fire, but since it refuses to do its own job, let me ask a little help. Oh, it didn't blow up the canister. Here, let me try again. There we go. Ah, perfection. You know, I'm not quite sure, but I think these black stains all across the kitchen, it's a sign that I was actually cooking up in here. Alright, well, don't want the rest of the kitchen to not feel the love. Oh, it didn't blow. Interesting. Well, my game crashed again. I think that's a clear indicator I'm the best chef in the kitchen, and the customer will be happy with their non-existent salmon and jalapenos. Well, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I can see you all in the next video. Bye.